my gosh, my hair is so thick. You guys look, I'm serving like thickness, length, poofiness. It's also like a little warm in here because I have all of these lights on. I definitely need to get my box lights though, because I'm like, the lighting in here is not that good. And I don't even have like a top floor light. Like, I don't have a light on my roof, guys. On my roof, on my ceiling. Like, this is all ring light action right here. That's all. I can put this guy right here. I mean, that helps a little bit, but oh my gosh, I'm back. Hi. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh, I have not filmed a video in over a year. That's crazy. I literally looked before this and I saw that the last video that I had posted was last year on the 3rd of March, and it is, what's today's date? Today is April 14th, 2022. You guys, so much has happened this past year. Crazy. I have so many videos laid out for you guys. I totally feel like a changed person. I'm not claiming to know it all, because trust me, I'm literally learning things every single day, but I am definitely not the boy I was last year. And it's so crazy too, because I feel like COVID and the whole lockdown thing happened centuries ago. Like, it's so weird. I was listening to music last night and there was a certain song that came on, and I looked to see when the album had dropped and it was like 2018, and I'm like, why does that feel like so long ago? Like, I'm the type of person that can easily listen to a song, for example, and I can take myself back to when I first heard that song, and I can feel the energy, I can feel the vibe, everything, almost as if like I'm actually there listening to it. So it's just crazy to think that how much time has passed, yet how much I have learned in a year. Okay, so much has changed. You guys, I feel like I am finally at the point in my life where I am starting to get comfortable in my own skin. I have actually started to grow my hair out. It's a little bit too long than I like it, and it's clearly thicker than I would like it. Recently, I worked at Amazon, LOL, and I missed my appointment, and these fools decided to block my number because I missed the appointment. Granted, I was working graveyard shifts from like 6 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. and I did those like I had 4 10s and I just couldn't do it. But that's another video. But these people ended up blocking me, so now I am in the midst of trying to find a new person to go to when it comes to cutting my hair, because I'm just the type of person where it's a whole process for me. I need to read Yelp reviews. I need to make sure other customers are leaving happy. I need to read people when I'm like reading about how much of experience they've had. You guys, I am very, like, I have trust issues for real. So it's definitely, it's a process. It's a process that takes time for sure, that you can't rush. Don't rush the process. So other than working at Amazon, you guys, I was not a good boy, getting all up in guys again like I did when I was younger, but I actually met somebody last year, and this is going to be another one of my videos because I want you guys to know how SHITTY social media influencers are. And I'm not going to say this person's name as much as I want to, because if I wanted to, I can clout chase. If I really wanted to clout chase, I could literally name every single social media influencer. That would shock some of you guys, but I'm not going to. But this one in specific, I moved in with and didn't realize who he was until after I had lived with him. So this is gonna be a whole new video, but I lived with him for a certain amount of time. We actually got a 2-bedroom, but I will save that story for a different video. So I lived with him, and then what else happened? Oh my gosh. I ended up getting my own place because just button heads all the time. And then I worked at Amazon, and then I actually left Amazon because, you guys, I salute and applaud every Amazon warehouse worker, every driver. Mad respect to you guys, because I know exactly the pain that you guys have to go through. People think that working at Amazon is so cool, but you guys, it's straight up labor, okay? Like, have you standing on your feet for 10 hours a day, okay? And it's so crazy. And I remember when I signed up for that job, I initially had signed up closer towards like February, but there was something that happened. I couldn't find the facility from where I am located, and I actually went to the wrong building and was like waiting in the wrong building for like an hour, and I'm like, okay, well, clearly I'm lost and confused, like she doesn't know where she's going. So I literally had to ask someone, and they're like, yeah, no, she's down there. So I'm like, okay, great, so not this for me. So my schedule ended up getting changed, and then that's when I picked up those 410s later down. But you guys, I don't know if you guys want to work at Amazon, but me personally, I didn't like it. Not a fan. For me, I'm a person that loves my sleep. I love it, I need it, I like hanging out with people, so unfortunately that job was not for me. But I do have a couple of friends who are still working there that absolutely love the job, and I'm like, girl, I'm so happy for you, but I could not do it. So I worked at Amazon for a little bit, and then what else happened? You guys, I have just been growing mentally and spiritually, okay? It's so crazy too, because this whole COVID thing really made me turn to a specific faith, okay? And when people ask me, they're like, oh, what are you? Because I am a very spiritual person, you guys, okay? And I don't talk about my spirituality at all unless people ask, because I feel like the way my thought process is very different. I know those are cricket, but still love them. My thought process is very different from other people's, and the way I see and view things are very differently from how someone else sees and view things, okay? So I like to consider myself an empath. I know that there's a lot of negativity around empaths, but I grew up in a traumatizing environment, okay? Thankfully it wasn't as bad as, you know, someone else's, but mine basically resulted into me really needing to focus on the energy of someone else to make sure that I was going to be safe. So that's where like the whole empath thing comes from, you know, really needing to learn how to read people's energy at a young age and able to read the room, especially when it comes to like a lot of people, because I don't know if anybody can relate, but I hate crowds. I can't do it. I get so drained. Even though I do shield myself from all of that, it's still like I'd rather be home by myself, doing my own thing, drinking some tea, watching a movie, or doing something else, okay? So I am just somebody who loves to be by myself. So when it comes to going out, it's almost like a hassle. I found a specific faith, and if those of you are wondering which that is, I know I talk with my hands a lot, you guys. This job has me like talking with my hands, and I will talk about that. I'm just gonna say one thing because I can't really go into detail about that, but my job is basically a registered behavioral technician. So I basically work with children and teens who are on the autism spectrum, and also with children and teens who have neurological disorders. So that is basically my job. And I also want to go into more detail about how I've learned about myself, especially, you know, the whole process that I went through has really taught me a lot. My ADHD is kicking in, so I'm kind of going all over the damn place. So stay with me here. Going back to my faith, that's exactly what we were talking about. So my faith happened over COVID, okay? So I really wanted to learn something new. I found beauty in every religion specifically, okay? So if I had to truly identify with a specific faith, then I would identify as an omnist, which is basically somebody who takes something from every religion and incorporates it into their own. And that's just what they believe. I am somebody who believes that there is something much more bigger in this world than we can ever imagine, because I see it, I sense it, I feel it. Not as strongly as others, but I am learning to trust myself, which is a very important yet difficult process to do. Because the more you work on your faith, the more you will be blessed at seeing certain things. And that's definitely a video topic that I want to talk about, because one of the topics I have actually goes back to me with that roommate, and there was a cord over there that just fell. That's crazy. I feel like I shouldn't be talking about that. But basically there was a dream that I had that involved my roommate and my roommate's dog, and I'll save what happened for that video. But I'm definitely a believer in our dreams telling us things, our dreams sending us messages that we need to hear. So you guys, my brain like exploded. Okay, so when I tell you that I feel like I've grown so much from last year, and I even look back at myself and my previous videos, you guys, I didn't know that you guys were literally still subscribing to my channel and people were still watching my videos until I replied to like a ton of you guys the other day. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have comments here that I haven't even been reading, I haven't even been replying to, like people are still watching. And then this kind of made me go back to the whole reason as to why I started my channel. You know, I started my channel because I wanted to help people, and I want to help people. Like I love helping people. I'm trying to help all of y'all not make the mistakes that I've made, not make the mistakes that I have gone through, because it sucks. And a lot of those pains and things that I have gone through have to do with rejection, which is another video that I have written down. You guys, I have a whole spreadsheet, a whole list, a laundry list, girl, of every single thing that I want to talk about. So I'm super excited. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I feel like I just needed to do like a real clean sweep. I needed to search within my own soul to figure out what the hell my problem was, because there would be times where I would come on here, I would make videos and I would be cool, and then I would just get so discouraged. And you guys need to understand, for those of you who are getting discouraged with the things that you want to do, you get discouraged with chasing your dreams, that is your ego talking to you, okay? There are two parts of your ego, you guys. I know it says four, but there's two parts of your ego. There's the good ego and then there's the bad ego, okay? Technically, I don't really like ego. I think it's, but ego needs to die, okay? So basically, like my whole spiritual journey has to do with my ego death, okay? So basically allowing myself to be vulnerable in situations where I might tense up, where I might close myself off, okay? Vulnerable, but I am very aware of certain things. So don't think that I am just like this naive boy who's just allowing everything to happen, because trust me, I got my protectors around me. I got my people, okay? So I have learned a lot when it comes to my spirituality and my faith, and I seriously suggest you guys try to find something, a faith specifically, that you guys can gear towards when you are feeling certain emotions. So another faith that I truly love is Wicca. So I incorporate, you know, my knowledge and my understanding of my surroundings and, you know, my higher power. And when it comes to certain situations where I'm either scared or I'm unsure or I'm feeling lost, I will always call on my higher power, and I'm getting chills. And I feel like they always deliver. The only thing that you have to do specifically is allow the messages to come through, allow your eye to be opened, okay? TikTok, okay, let me tell you guys something right now. There are a lot of people on TikTok, okay? And as somebody who is very spiritual, I do not doubt the things that people say on TikTok, but I do not fully approve of certain things that people do, okay? So I also do something very specific that has to do with my spirituality that a lot of people are doing right now, and I actually picked this up before COVID. I did really good with it, and I'm still learning to trust myself when it comes to doing this that I don't quite feel comfortable talking about yet, but hopefully one day I will be able to share with you guys with what that is. But it's basically another level of learning to heighten my sight when it comes to me believing in higher power, okay? I truly feel that everybody needs to do their own research, okay? I have so many books on, you know, spirituality. You know, if you guys ever need help, I can definitely make a video of the favorite books that I have that have taught me a lot about, you know, certain subjects, certain practices, witchcraft, you know, you freaking name it. I love to call myself a little witch because I know that's exactly what I am. And I do not get offended when people call me a witch because I know that. Like, tell me something I don't know. Moving on from that, growth, okay? So my spirituality has truly helped me gain an understanding that there is more to this life than I have to offer. Okay, there is more that I have to offer from what I was offering a couple years ago. And I feel like I wasn't right at that spot in my life yet where I was able to feel comfortable like I do now in front of the camera and truly talk to you guys, because I feel like there's somebody like right in front of me. It's like the weirdest thing. And I know I keep on babbling on, but that's just a level of comfort thing, okay? So my spirituality has taught me that there's more to life and you know what, just to go for it. So when it comes to my job, okay, so this job that has me working with children and teens who are on the autism spectrum, the process that I went through, learning certain things, certain behaviors, understanding why children and teens do certain things that they do, really allowed me to go within my own personal self and helped me really categorize why I do the certain things that I do. You know, in the past, I was so boy obsessed. I was so boy crazy, and, you know, I just wanted love. And it truly came down to, you know, just me really wanting attention, because I don't think I've really like talked to you guys like in specific about this, but you know, I didn't really have a lot of attention growing up because, you know, my biological father, and I use air quotes because I haven't talked to him in God knows how long. I think it's been like 16 years, you guys. It's like crazy. Not even 16 years because I'm 26 now. I think it's probably been, I'm pretty sure it was 14 because I remember that day like it was yesterday. I actually never saw him. It was the night before that I saw him. So I think it's been much longer than that. But I did not have that type of support growing up, okay? And, you know, my mom was invested in her relationship, and, you know, because of her being invested in her relationship, that kind of took time away from myself. So I had an idea as to why I did certain things in the past, you know, like constantly talk to guys left and right, or, you know, always trying to, you know, hang out with people. And that was just basically because I wanted attention. Your childhood is gonna haunt you through your adulthood. And I never truly understood what people meant by that until, you know, I've been going through this growth process, and I've been really learning about myself. And it's like I'm starting to understand a lot of the reasons. And I think for you to accept that is, you know, not only a freaking pat on the back to you, but releases such a heavy weight off of your shoulders. Because, you know, there was the longest time where I felt like I was not worthy of it. You know, I was not worthy of getting that love from a male figure. And, you know, it all stems down to, and this is where I focus on my faith, okay? Because I truly feel that the universe is going to bring us people who come into our lives come with a contract. And these contracts come with lessons that we need to learn. And, you know, we're supposed to learn from them. And then when the contract is up, peace out, thanks for the lesson. If you've learned the lesson, because if you guys don't learn the lesson, trust me, the universe is gonna keep bringing the same damn lesson over until you sit down on your bed and you're like, dude, what is going on? The same thing is happening over and over and over again. And the universe is like, bruh, we keep trying to teach you, but you don't wanna listen. So let's go ahead and send another one in and see if you really focus this time. So that is my belief system. That is why I feel like I kept falling in these patterns, because I haven't and didn't come to the realization yet that all I wanted was attention growing up. And now that I am mentally older now, I feel like such an old soul because I know this knowledge and I just want to feed it to you guys. And I want you guys to know that the next video I wanted to talk about was rejection. When people leave, do not allow people exiting your life to damage you the way it has damaged me, okay? And that is something that is very important, you guys, because I feel like that can really go downhill if you're somebody like me. Especially in my past, I would like kind of get a little toxic with like people leaving. I'm just like, okay, whatever, like, you know, I kind of guilt trip people, which is not good at all. You know, I realize that behavior now, and that is definitely another video. But yes, this whole job process, you guys, has truly allowed me to see things in a different light. I feel a lot more comfortable with myself. I don't know if you guys can like, did I tell you guys that I started painting my nails? I don't think I did, because I started painting my nails when I met this person like last year. But I actually have a clear coat on right now. It honestly looks like I dipped my fingers in like glazed donut wax. I know, she's shiny, huh? With this new job, I kind of stay away from colors because, you know, colors can trigger certain emotions, and I do work with children and teens, so I kind of want to like stay away from those. But I do paint my nails now, and I freaking love it. And it also really helps me too because I'm a nail biter, and I don't know if any of you guys bite your nails, but that's so bad. Don't do that. And I know that painting my nails truly helped me stop that disgusting habit. I'm wearing rings now, you guys. Isn't she cute? I love her. Hashtag cubic zirconia is the best. We love her. We love to see it. I have so many more rings over there, you guys. I wear jewelry now. Oh my gosh. Here we have the eye right there, just like how we have them there. I am super excited to be back. So many videos for you guys planned out that I want to film, that I am so excited to film. You guys have no idea. I'm over here looking at my notes to see and make sure that I've covered everything, and I have, and it just feels so crazy. I was telling myself before I filmed this video, I was like, I need to bring my lights back because my lights are at my old house right now. And I told myself, I felt like the energy shift, and I'm like, dude, this feels like when I lived in LA, like making videos again. But I feel a very big mental shift. Like I feel not only so much stronger in myself, but I believe in myself actually. You know, sometimes I have my struggles, but that's definitely another video that I want to have and I want to make for you guys, is, you know, just trying to help people who are struggling with their mental confidence. You know, when you guys truly think about it, it's very humbling to know that everybody is just trying to make it. You know, everyone is just trying to be happy. Everybody just wants peace. You know, we just want to do the things that we love. And if we allow ourselves to do that and not allow judgment to affect us, we can do some pretty amazing freaking things. So I am very excited to be back. Like I said, so much planned out for you guys, and I'm sorry if I talk with my hands too much, but get used to it, darling, cause I like doing that a lot. So I think this is going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for the continued support. Look at my forehead, you guys. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. You guys watch my videos still. I see a lot of you commenting, and it's just so crazy. I don't ever want you guys to feel like I'm like letting you down. Like I said, we're gonna do big things over here now that I'm a new boy. So I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.